Facebook is keeping you from being happy. That's according to a study that took place at the Happiness Research Institute. I didn't know that there was one.
That sounds great.
Sounds amazing.
I want to work there.
So the study surveyed 1,095 people from Denmark. And what they did is they comprised individuals that were around 33 years of age, and they separated them. They split them in half, and some people, the one part of the group could not use their Facebook. The other part of the group could continue to use their Facebook. So what they found, a week later, 88% of those not on Facebook said that they were happy, compared to 81% that were still using Facebook. Also, 84% of the non-users said they appreciated their lives more, as opposed to the 75% of the Facebook users that felt that way. And then they also noticed trends of anxiety, too. The ones that were not on Facebook were less anxious, as opposed to the ones that were on Facebook. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Status update. I'm fine.
Be more self-centered.
Who cares? Still need it.
More like Mark Zuckerberg.
Nailed it.
Stop it, Brett.
10 points for Sam on that one. That's a great one.
And I'll take the 10 points. Okay, so can you guys relate to this at all?
Totally.
Me too.
I feel like Facebook should be just a fun sort of thing where you catch up with your friends, see what they're doing, but it's all about competition and jealousy. So it doesn't surprise me that when people are off Facebook and are more focused on their moments and what they're doing, they're happier people.
Yeah.
It's too easy to be competitive and jealous with people when you're having a terrible day and then someone's, like on a beach in Fiji. That bitch!
Yes.
I've never, I don't know, I hear about these studies a lot, and I do think that there is probably something to them, but I've never really had that experience on Facebook. Maybe it's just because my life is that awesome and every day. I don't know, but I go on Facebook and I see what other people are doing, and I'm happy for them, and I'm so happy to keep up with my friends because so many of them do not live anywhere near me, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, good for them. And
so shitty.
I know.
After hearing great.
But I just feel like it makes me really happy, and it's a great way to keep up with them. And I think that I do like Facebook a lot, but it definitely isn't a huge priority of mine. So maybe it's just you have to manage your expectations with Facebook, because I think if you do buy into it too much, it can become a problem.
The things on Facebook that make me feel good have nothing to do with my actual friends.
Let's hear it.
This guy has like the biggest snake, and I think he's from Thailand, and like the post is in Thai, so I can't understand it. That makes me feel so good. But any post from like an actual friend of mine that's like, my baby learned how to talk today. How's your family growth going?
Yeah.
You.
Check these out. See these boys? This is what I live with.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I love seeing my friends and my family members frolicking around doing their thing. I do, genuinely. But there is times when you're feeling shitty and you start to compare yourself, right? Yep. And the thing is, especially for me, I'm starting to get like baby fever, right? So when you said,
you're baby crazy,
I'm thinking about like babies, or when I remember before I was engaged, I was seeing all these other people get engaged, and you start to compare, and I don't want to compare. And we're seeing these edited versions of everybody's life. So you're the writer, you're the director, you're the actor. So you see these perfect idealistic stories of everybody. They're not nuanced like everybody's lives really are. And it can make you feel low. And to me, it's just a distraction. I'd rather, when I don't go on Facebook, and I love seeing like cat videos and stuff too. So there is stuff about Facebook that I love, but when I'm not on Facebook, I am more present in the moment, and I'm more focused on things that are, great little things that are happening within my life. Or I'll call my mom, or I'll call my friend from Paris, and I feel healthier when I'm not on it so
There's
much.
no way to win either. Because it's like, when someone says, like, I'm having a tough time on Facebook, I'm like, oh my God, stop complaining.
Shut up.
But it's also the sense of like when you are not having a great day and you write that, the only way that you get better is if somebody likes it or if someone writes a comment. So it's too much like you have to rely on other people.
Yeah.
And it's like you're only going on for a distraction in the first place. So it's always like a lose-lose.
And something that we haven't really talked about is what if you go on, you're in a great mood, things are going really well for you. For example, when the Supreme Court ruling happened, I was with my family at my cousin's wedding at the time, and it was one of the happiest days of our collective lives. It was amazing. And I went on Facebook because I just wanted to share, just with my friends, just like this was this awesome moment that we had. In a family away from social media, and then some of the first statuses that I saw on there were like just bummed me out. Were really homophobic and negative.
Right.
And so that's an example of going on Facebook in a great mood, having things really go your way in real life, and then you have just people just cut you down out of nowhere. So Facebook is a double-edged sword.
It is a double-edged sword, and I think you hit the nail on the head that we need to manage our expectations.
Yeah.
And if we're aware of that, I know when I'm aware of that, I feel a lot better about it. And then you can mute people. There's certain people that I don't want to see. You know, I might have like a long-standing friendship with them, or
Like
they
me?
or they might.
Why
no,
did you?
I was going to bring
There are a
up
couple
the
of
fact.
people I
already
hate,
done
Grace.
that.
It's important.
Grace, if you start changing the way you post, then I'll
I was
mute
gonna
you. But
bring
you're
up
gonna
the
have to
fa-
tell me, or I won't be able to see.
I was going to relate to the fact that when you went on there and you saw those homophobic tweets, there's things that I've gone on there, whether it be, you know, political status updates or homophobia or whatever it may be. And let's say they're a long distance relative, I'll just mute them.
Yeah.
And that helps too. You can mute people. Yeah.
I like that choice.
Good conclusion, Sam.
Thank you. Okay, what do you guys do? Maybe we'll learn from you guys. What do you guys do to help manage Facebook, right? Okay, we'll see you guys next time on Pop Sugar.